Hi everyone, this is Kevin here, and in this video, we're going to be going over 5 more reasons why the Google Pixel 4 is better than the iPhone 11. So let's get started. Now this specific version of the Google Pixel 4 is the Google Pixel 4 XL. But this video is relevant to both models of the phone. If you do want to save $100 and you're fine with a slightly smaller display, then definitely go with the Pixel 4 over the XL. So the first thing that makes the Google Pixel 4 better than the iPhone 11 is that on the Pixel 4, we get USB-C on the bottom of the phone for charging and data transfer. Now it's pretty ridiculous that with the iPhone 11, we still have Lightning as the port on the bottom. You'd think at this point in time, we'd finally have USB-C on the iPhone, especially since the iPad Pros now have USB-C. So when they announced the iPhone 11, I was very shocked to see that we weren't getting USB-C because I've been accumulating more and more USB-C cables over time, and I really was looking forward to using those with my iPhone. Now thankfully, with the Google Pixel 4, I'm able to use those cables, and it really just makes things way more convenient. In addition to that, USB-C cables are generally cheaper than Lightning cables too, so that's yet another bonus. And I can use USB-C cables with all my other Android devices, whereas the Lightning cables, they pretty much only work with iOS devices, as well as some other products from Apple such as Beats headphones. The second thing that makes the Pixel 4 better than the iPhone 11 is the display. Now with the Pixel 4 XL, we are getting a 6.3-inch display at 1440p, giving us a 537 ppi with a 19:9 aspect ratio. Now with the iPhone 11, we're getting a display that's just slightly better than 720p, which is really laughable, as the resolution is 828 by 1792. That's giving us a 326 ppi, and we do get a 19.5:9 aspect ratio. So a 537 ppi on the Pixel 4 XL versus 326 on the iPhone 11. That's a pretty dramatic difference. Another big difference between the display technology on both phones is that we're getting POLED with the Pixel 4 XL, and with the iPhone 11, we're getting LCD. I mean, what is this, 2012? That's pretty much when LCD was something to brag about. So without a doubt, the Pixel 4 is going to be the better phone of the two for going on social media, browsing the web, I mean, really just doing anything that involves looking at your phone's display. In addition to that, we get 90 Hz on the Pixel 4, which is yet another great feature to have. The third reason why the Pixel 4 is better than the iPhone 11 is because with the Pixel 4, we're getting a telephoto camera. Now with the iPhone 11 Pro, we do get both wide angle and telephoto, but with the iPhone 11, we only get wide angle beyond the standard camera. Now I will admit that there is no wide angle with the Pixel 4. However, if you view telephoto as a more valuable camera option on your device, then out of these two phones, you can only get that with the Pixel 4. The fourth benefit of the Pixel 4 over the iPhone 11 is that there is no notch with the Pixel 4. Now when the iPhone 11 was first announced, I was hoping that they would at least make the notch smaller on the device, maybe even get rid of it completely. But no, they've continued to offer this same wide, ugly, intrusive notch with the iPhone 11, and really the notch hardly offers any benefits at all. This notch doesn't even give us enough room to see the battery percentage with the iPhone 11. All you can see here is the time, the network strength, the network type, and a battery icon. But with the Pixel 4 XL, we have plenty of room for all of that in addition to our various notification icons, because there is no notch on this phone. Now I know some people are going to mention that there is a pretty large bezel on the top of the Pixel 4. However, if you put these two phones side by side here, you do get more display real estate overall with the Pixel 4 XL compared to the iPhone 11. Now if the iPhone 11 had no notch, maybe had a pop-up camera, or even an under-display camera, which is being tested right now by Xiaomi, the phone would have the same exact size display as the Pixel 4 XL and would be the winner in this comparison. But I've got to say that overall, the Pixel 4 XL has a more practical design that's a lot more usable than the iPhone 11. In addition to that, when you're watching video content on the Pixel 4 XL, you really do get an immersive experience, whereas with the iPhone 11, you do have that ugly notch in the way. And the final thing that makes the Pixel 4 better than the iPhone 11 are the materials that the device features. So there are some similarities with these phones. Of course, we have glass displays in the front. We also have glass on the back. But a big difference here is that with the Pixel 4, we have this really cool looking frosted glass in the back that is not a fingerprint magnet at all. Whereas with the iPhone 4, you can see your fingerprints, you can see the grease from your hands. I feel like this reflective backing isn't as attractive or as appealing as the backing on the Pixel 4. I'm just a big fan of this design on the Pixel 4. It's very minimalist. I like how there's really just not a whole lot going on back here, and it's just nice and simple. Because at the end of the day, I definitely prefer simplicity over a more cluttered design. Now, both phones do have a squared-off camera module on the back side here, but I really like the colors here on the Pixel 4 as we get this really cool panda look. Now, there are other colors available for the device. You can get it in just black and also orange. Now, if you do decide to go with just black, you are going to be getting a glossy backing here, kind of similar to the iPhone 11. But I definitely recommend that you go with either white or orange because those colors really are very unique. And again, this finish here on the back side where it's very glossy really is nice to look at. You also get a nice accent button on the right side here with the orange, and you get a black band running around the device. Whereas with the iPhone 11, you just get one color here, and this is pretty similar to what we got with the product red iPhone XR. So I'm really interested to know what you think about the Pixel 4 and Pixel 4 XL compared to the iPhone 11. Which phone do you think is the better option of the two? There are, of course, some features about the iPhone 11 that make it better than the Pixel 4, with the main feature being a wide-angle camera on this phone. But other than that, you're getting a variety of other benefits with the Pixel 4 over the iPhone 11. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're looking to buy either of these two devices or to see the most up-to-date pricing, check out the links in the video description. But I will see you in the next video.